Hello YouTube, my name is Ali and welcome back to the third video in our picoCTF 2019 series. Today we're going to be covering just a few of the basic warm-up challenges. So, 2 warm, Glory of the Garden, Inspector, warm-up, numbers, hopefully. I don't know, just a few of the easier ones, and see how many we can get done in a reasonable amount of time. If you do like this video, please, well, if you enjoy it, please like it, subscribe. If you have feedback, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear your feedback. So let's dive straight in. So we're going to start with 2 warm. Can you convert the number 42 base 10 into binary base 2? So this one's pretty easy. We're just going to get up our calculator and we're going to switch it to programming mode. A lot of calculators will have a programming mode, and if we just put in 42, we can see down here that this is how it's represented: 0010 1010. So we can just omit the first 2 zeros, and we're going to put in picoCTF 101010, and that's solved. The second one we're going to do is Glory of the Garden. This garden contains more than it seems. You can also find the problem on the shell server, and the hint is, what is a hex editor? So these challenges are designed to sort of get you started, give you some hints, and help you to get going. So we're going to copy the link location. We're going to go to our terminal, cd ctf, picoCTF, YouTube, and what was it? It was just forensics. Forensics, make directory, Glory of the Garden. And now we're going to webget that link that we copied, and it's garden.jpg. So we can use a program called iGnome or EOG to have a look at it, and we can see that it's just a nice picture. And one of the things they gave us a hint for is, what is a hex editor? So on Ubuntu there's a few different hex editors. One of them is hexedit, and we can just say hexedit garden.jpg, and that gives us all of this. But what we can do is take this address down here, the 0x230598, and we can jump to it. So to jump, you just use the enter key, and as we can see, the flag is right here. So we can copy the first half, paste that in, and we can copy the second half, paste that in with the closing brace, and that is solved. The third challenge is Inspector. Kishore Balan, I don't know if I butchered that, tipped us off that the following code may need inspection. So we're just going to... So the hints are, how do you inspect web code on a browser? There's 3 parts. So we're just going to open the link in a new tab. And if you want to inspect, you can either view page source, or you can inspect element. We're going to review page source because it's often easier. And we can see HTML is neat. Anyway, I have a third of the flag. picoCTF true DE. So we're going to paste that in because that's our first part. And then we can see that there's a few other files. So if we click on that one, that's the second half of our flag. So we can paste that in. And then if we click on the my.javascript.javascript, we can see that we have the third part of the flag. And if we submit that, we've got another challenge done. And if you're not sure, you can either right click and review page source, or I think it's Control U? Yes, Control U to view the page source. Or you can just add view source to the beginning of the URL. So that's handy dandy, we got that handed in. So now let's move on to let's warm up. If I told you a word started with 0x70 in hexadecimal, what would it start with in ASCII? So if you've not heard of ASCII, ASCII is the American Standard code for information interchange. And you can have a look at ASCII tables. There's lots of different sites out there. But if we wanted to look at the hexadecimal, we can see that's 20, 40, 60. So if we wanted 70, it would be a lowercase p. So picoCTF p. And that's it solved. Now we're going to go to numbers. The hint here is just the flag format is all caps. So we're going to copy the link location. We're going to go back here, we're going to exit, and we're going to make a new directory called crypto. Make directory called like underscore numbers, and we're going to webget that URL. And if we have a look, we can see the numbers.png. So if I have known the numbers, we can see, we have a load of numbers. And if we look at this, it kind of looks like the picoCTF format. And if you look a bit closer, you can see that these are all letters of the alphabet. So we have 16 is P, I, C, O, CTF. So we've got our picoCTF here. So what we can do is put that to the side, and we can get up a number alphabet. So we're just going to take this one here. So we know that already that it's picoCTF. And we want 20 is T, so we're going to put a T in there. 85 is H, E, so we can put that in. 14, 21, 13 is N, U, M. Then 2, 5, 18 is, I think, BER. BER, yes. And 19 is S. The numbers. 13 is M. 1 is A. 19 is Y. Is MA. What is 19? The numbers. MAS. MAS, and then ON, the numbers Mason. And we submit that, and it's correct. I have just realised that I need to make you a bit bigger. Sorry about that. So here we have another one, warmed up. Again, all of these are just the easy 50 pointers. What is 0x3d? Base 16 in in decimal. Hence, that's just how you submit your flag. So we're going to go back to our calculator. We're going to switch it into hexadecimal mode, and we're going to go 3D. And down here you can see, I hope you can see, it says 61 with a little 10, so that says it's base 10. So if we just put in picoCTF 61, if I can type, that's solved. We've already done the handy shellcode in a previous video, and we've already done practice run 1, so we're going to move on to unzip. Can you unzip this file and get the flag? So we're going to, as always, copy the link location, cd into forensics. We're going to make a new directory called unzip, and we're going to webget that file. So on most Linux distributions there's a command called unzip, and that'll just allow you to unzip the file. Otherwise, if you go into your file explorer, you can just double click the file. On Windows this will work, and it'll extract it as well. I'm just going to use the terminal version because it's easier. Unzip that, and if we IVenome flag, we can see unzipping is easy. So we can go to Firefox and we can go picoCTF, unzipping is easy. Hints, let's just check that again. Oh, I got a parenthesis in there. There we go. And that's that one solved. A lot of these start to get a bit harder, so I'm just going to leave it there for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you can. If you hit the notification icon, that would be even better, so you'll get notified when I release new videos. If you have any feedback for me, please leave that in the comments below. I would love to hear what you want me to change, what you like, all that kind of stuff. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, bye.